Hey everybody, it is Chris Kennedy with Reliant Lending, and one of the biggest things that I've been hearing about all kinds lately is appraisal gaps. And what does that mean to your clients? So I did a few calculations. I'm going to do both under the maximum loan limit for the county and over the maximum loan limit for the county. So Sacramento County, Yolo County, El Dorado County has a maximum loan limit of $598,250. So I'm going to start off under the maximum loan limit. So we're going to go with the first thing first is the list price. So say the list price is $500,000 and you want to offer $550,000. And the appraisal comes in, and say the appraisal comes in at $525,000. So that means that there is a gap of $25,000. So let's say your client is putting 20% down. So in that case, 20% down would be based on your actual appraised value. So that would be 105. And then let's just say closing costs are 10 grand to keep it easy. And that means your total cash to close now is $140,000. So that means that they would have to come in with this extra $25,000 to close. Now, let's say they're at the maximum debt to income ratio when you go out and start showing them homes. So what will happen is, let's say they're maximum pre-approved for $500,000. Their max DTI, debt to income ratio, is 50%. But what that's going to do when you offer over, so you're coming up and you're saying I'll pay $550,000, that's going to increase their taxes. So the tax increase on a monthly basis is going to be $52. What that will do is it'll push their DTI, their debt to income ratio, up to 51.6%. Now what that means to you is that they're not approved anymore. So they're going to need to come in with additional down payment to bring down the DTI below 50%. So to get below that, they're going to need to bring in an additional $11,600, and their new cash to close will be $151,200. So be super careful when you're offering over. Now, it gets really tricky when you start getting over the maximum loan limit, okay? So let's say the county loan limit is $598,250. So we're gonna go $598,250, all right? The list price is $600, and you offer $700, right? The appraised value comes in at $675. Now, the gap in this whole thing is back to being just $25,000. Let's say they're only putting 10% down. So that 10% is based on the $675. So they're going to come in with $67,500. Let's just say their closing cost is $10,000. Now, they're above the county loan limit when this whole thing plays out by $92,250. All right? So your total cash to close is $111,750. Okay? So not only are you adding this, you're adding this, you're adding this, you're adding this. So just be super careful. Now, let's say that you do have that maximum pre-approval of $600. Their max DTI, again, let's say it's 50%. Different programs have different debt to income ratios, so all those numbers get messed around with. The tax increase in this case by going up to $700,000 is actually going to increase to $104.17. Their new debt to income ratio is now 53%, 0.12. And to get below and to bring it down to below 50% debt to income ratio, we're going to need to put in an additional $19,500. So their new cash to close would be $131,250. So when you're out there offering over for appraisal gaps, be super conscious of what you're doing by offering over. If you have any questions about this, I do this training for real estate agents. You can reach out to me anytime. My phone number is 916-794-0777, and I'm Chris Kennedy with Reliant Lending. Thank you so much. Bye.